Hey, what's up, RSBot? This is Swipe. I'm just going to be showing you guys a little bit, if you weren't able to grasp some of the new concepts from RSBot 4.0. Hopefully I can show you some stuff here. So, yeah, I'm using Eclipse just to show you guys some basic stuff. IntelliJ and some better IDEs are a little bit more cluttered, in my opinion. So, just going to make a new project. Alright, and then import the RSBot jar to the build path. Oops, I'm going to have to go to build path to do that. Alright, just going to create a new class. Alright, first of all, to make a script, you need to extend ActiveScript. You also have to spell it right too. Alright, so what we're going to do is import that, and now it's going to throw an error because I haven't implemented the abstract methods from the class ActiveScript. And right now there's only one called setup, which is very similar to the old onStart method. So firstly, we're going to want to declare our static constants for, well, I guess they really don't need to be static, but they're still constants. We need to declare our constants for mining. So you got a pickaxe. Alright, we'll just say that just happens to be 1005, which it's probably not. We have a rock ID, which somehow is 340, or yeah, 349. We'll go with that. And the animation we're going to also need. We'll just say that that's 456. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do after setting that up is to create a new task, which is going to be changed pretty soon, but I'll just show you what it is for now. I'm going to create a task. Start off with checking to see if we're mining. So you're going to implement task and activatable. Once again, you're going to have to spell it right. Alright, so we're going to want to import task, import activatable, and it's going to get mad again because we didn't implement the abstract methods of those two interfaces. And just if you don't believe me, all methods in an interface are abstract, so don't rage about that. Alright, so now we got a new class, and we implemented task, activatable, and these are the methods that are required to be generated. There's run, which is really simply just a thread that's going to get run by this task. And then there's applicable, which just you return true if the task should be run, false if not. So we're going to want to return true if we're mining, which would mean that the animation is present. So we're going to say static class players, then we're going to say get local, which is just basically going to get our player, because we don't really care if anyone else is mining or anything like that. So get animation, see if it equals mining animation. You could put an if statement and do a return true, else return false, but it's just kind of redundant, so you can simply just return that because it's a boolean anyway. Alright, and then if that evaluates true, we put what we want to do in the run method. And we're just really going to want to sleep, probably for about 100 milliseconds. That should save a little bit of CPU. Right, then we just need another task to actually mine the rock. So I'm just going to copy that because I'm a little bit lazy. Since we called that one mining, I guess this one should really have been called mining. I'm just going to change that one to sleeper. Not really the greatest name, but just going to keep it that so it's easy to understand. Alright, so we need to change the applicable. This one's actually really simple. We want to mine if we're not mining. So we're just going to check if the animation is -1, which in RuneScape just is when you're not doing anything. Then what we're going to want to do is create a way to get the mining rock, which we have the pseudo ID for. So first of all, we're going to go to locations, game object if you're from RSBuddy, or RS object if you're from PowerBot. A location is what that is. So we're going to say locations dot, I guess we'll go with get loaded. You could go with get nearest, but yeah, actually let's go with get nearest, because there's no point in running over to a rock that's like 2 or 3 tiles away if you're standing right next to one. So we're just going to make a new filter, and the filter is going to get all pissed off because we didn't import it first of all, and then it's going to get pissed off again because we didn't implement the abstract method filter.accept. Alright, now we got that in there. Need a semicolon to end that. Now it's going to cry because there's just some like generic type arguments that it wants, but it's just kind of dumb. Yep. So first of all, we'll just create our own location. I'm going to call it rock. We're going to set it equal to object. And we got to import location. It's a little bit different than locations. Now this is going to get pissed off. The reason is because rock is a location, which is an object, but it's a specific object, so we have to make a cast. Now it's happy. And we're simply going to return if the rock, so if the rock's ID is equal to, put 2 equal signs to signify equality, we're going to see if it equals rock ID, which is the rock that we want. If that is true, we're going to return rock. Oops, no, we're not returning rock. We're returning true. Locations get nearest. Yep, it's a boolean. I don't know why I was messing up right there. So I just realized I did exactly what I said is improper. It's not really improper, it's just unconventional programming. So I have the if with the return true and return false. Anytime you see yourself doing that, just take everything off, take the if off, and then just put return. That's going to condense your code by a lot of lines. Really going to help. Why is this crying now? I didn't close the filter. Alright. So now we got a filter. We returned the nearest rock. All we need to do now is click it and then sleep. So we're just going to say click true. That's going to mean left click, which is what we want. And then we are just going to do a little sleep so that I can get started mining. Because sometimes it lags a little bit and decides to be weird. We're just going to do half a second. Alright. Then the only thing we're missing right now is, well, besides the script manifest, is to actually instantiate the tasks and provide them to the script. So we're going to do that real quick. First, we just have to make an object, or instantiate basically each class that we want to provide. So we're going to say, call it sleeper. Sleeper, and these are final, so we can go ahead and capitalize them. If you don't know too much about objects, this may not make too much sense to you, but basically this is a reference to sleeper, and we're just setting it equal to a new object on the heap called sleeper, or of sleeper type actually. Alright, then we're going to make a new action. We're going to call that, I didn't even capitalize it, look at me go. Alright, and we're going to call that sleep action. Say that equals a new action, and for action, which you have to import, you're going to want to put the task twice. Alright, now we have that. Now you're just going to want to provide that task, and you're just going to put sleep action. There we go, we have one task going on right there. Then you just need to create a second task and make an action out of it and then provide that. And we called it mining. You can really name these whatever you want, but it's best to have it close to what it does so that it's easy to read if you have someone else read it. Right, now you got to put the action in there twice. Then provide the correct thing. Alright, now the only thing we have left to do is script manifest. You're going to put @ because it's an annotation. Manifest. We're going to need to import that. And then it's probably going to start crying, tell us to add in some attributes. Put in swipe. The name of the script is going to be Epic Tutorial Miner. There's some other things you can add in there, but I'm not going to. Alright, I'll just pause for a second. I'm going to run this for you guys. Alright. There we go. It's mining. As soon as the ore comes back, it mines it again. So I mean, this is just how you would make a basic script. And this would not drop. I didn't add in dropping, but I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you could figure that out. So yeah, thanks for watching my tutorial. Leave some comments on what you think I should add for my next one. And you guys are awesome. Thanks.